Okay, 10 minutes to go. Here we are today, back on PandaDeck, because I'm going to do a live game commentary, talking as I play through a game against an opponent. This is completely off the cuff. I've never seen this person before. You'll have noticed that I haven't posted for a few weeks. I've been absent, and that's largely because I've had COVID, and it knocked me out for a couple of weeks, and then another week of recovery. If people tell you it's just like the flu, tell them they're wrong. It's a nasty little bugger. But anyway, I'm over it now and getting on with stuff. And so back to talking, thinking, playing games of Go. So let's just see if we can find ourselves a game here. So standard settings for me, 1 minute and 10 stones. Let's go and see what the game throws up at us. So taking just a minute here. There we go. We've got a 2-stone handicap game. I've just put the coordinates on to make life a bit easier for you guys and go to full screen. There we go, so we can see what's happening now. So I'm white against a black opponent, so I'm going to play a lower right 4-4 because I'm expecting an upper left play now from my opponent. We'll see what comes. Oh, I forgot to greet. How rude of me. Have a nice game. And we'll just do a low knight move approach to the 4-4. This is really standard stuff, and my opponent does the basic move. So we're just going to play this Joseki. It's a little sometimes considered a little bit old as a Joseki now, but I think it's perfectly valid. So we do the slide to d2. My opponent blocks the corner, and we make shape. So this guy really likes territory, and so I want to get a disruptive move in either on the left side early on before that territory condenses, or on the upper side. So I'm just approach on the upper side to make him a little bit over concentrated on the left if possible. We'll see what happens now. Okay, so he's gone for the pincer, so I'm going to go for the slide again. And his block will push one more because we get a better shape out of this sequence. If he blocks the B18 point, I threaten the cut. I'm threatening the cut again and living in the corner so he blocks the cut, so I make a shape move here. If he ataris, hanes, I can hane. And now we've got a nice big thick wall that we can use to attack this stone here. So I think I'll come a little bit away from the corner and see if we can attack the J17 stone profitably. And what we're doing here is looking to make a living group. I've got one eye in the D18 group, and we'll see what happens next. So if you've seen lots of my videos before, what you'll get from this is me talking about the philosophy of Go. And so that philosophy of Go, I'm not a Dan player. I'm an average single-digit Q club player. I love the game. I play the game a lot. Tuesday is when I'm doing this. So he's done an interesting move. He's done a hane, so he's done a long stretch, so I'll Kosumi out of this space because I'm still thinking about this as an anvil. So we'll do this one here underneath and then jump, so that I'm trying to catch the stones on J17 and LM16 in between a hammer and an anvil, or use the pressure that I've now got on those stones to make 2 eyes for this group on the left, and then I can run out with the group in between. I think he'll come down to J18. No, he's going to let me join up, so I can just hane here, and now all of my white stones are connected into a single group, which is nice for me because I'm not having then to manage 2 groups, and he's managing 1 group, which is the center group, and we'll see if we can take some profit in the corner. So we'll just complete that maneuver. So now everything white is connected on the top side and black is in this. So he's going to try and get out. Do I want to pursue this attack, or shall I go elsewhere? I'm going to go elsewhere because I'm unconditionally alive on the top side, and now I'm going to look to make an attack into that corner. or develop some territory. So he's going to play here. I'll honey here, and then push once, because then we can push and cut at Q13. And if he blocks at Q13, then I'm going to dive into the corner at R17 and just trample any black territory in that corner. Okay, so we can push and cut here and there. Okay, so I don't want him to push and cut here, so we'll just do this one here. I don't want him to push and cut at R13 because I run out of liberties. I have to drive him along the bottom, and I'm looking, so he's got jealous of my territory. So again, which side we want to make the points here? I think probably on the lower side. I think probably on the lower side. We'll honey here, and double honey here. I think he'll back off, in which case I can make a Q6 move and connect all of my stones together, which would be nice. I think he's going to back off and play T4. He might cut at S6, and if he cuts at F6, then I'll connect at Q5, let him make the Panuki on the outside, and I'll just take the corner. Yeah, there he goes. Because I think I'm strong enough above because I can attack the corner. And so I now cut inside, and I get the corner, and he gets the Panuki, which puts some pressure on my white stones above, but I think we've got some maneuver room here. It gives me quite a big territory on the lower side. Okay, I don't need to do that, anything there, so I'm just going to make sure that I don't get shut in here. What happens here? And now we'll just dive into this corner. See if we can take this corner. We get a ko, I think. Oh, I think maybe I can just live. The move that he'd really like to play here is R19, but if he plays that, I'm going to play Q19 first, threatening to cut on the outside, and then I'll go back and fix that shape. Okay, so I'll just make a living shape here. So he's going to counter-attack my group. Okay, so he wants to make eyes here, which is okay. So can you make two eyes? Yes, he can. So I think we've got to just do something else now. So I need, this group now can't live in that corner, so we're just going to bring it out here. So the white group is the R13, 12, 11, 10 group, has now got to run and escape. So black's got no territory in the upper right corner, but he's made one eye here and he can make a second eye on the edge. So I think there's no no good move for me there. Okay. I need to consolidate some territory on the lower side while making some eyes here. So I'll do this. And I'm looking to see if there's a way I can get an attack on the black group on the top side. Okay, so we'll do this. And then here. I don't really want black to come down and trample this lower side. It's quite important to me, so I've got to be a little bit careful here. Does this move into a ladder? Block, cut. Yeah. We can do this. Well, the reason for the K, that's the one. He's now just having a go at the corner here. So we'll just play that and protect the corner. Nice move by my opponent. We'll just do this. And then I really want to connect all my stones together at K7. Yep, that's fine. So he's now destroyed all my territory on the lower side of the board, and so I'm a bit stuck as to what to do here. I don't want to make him stronger before I get this stone in. I was tempted to play D3 to protect that, but I think this is a bigger cente for him. Okay, and now we're going to try and attack here, this upper side group. I'm also looking at the cut here at N5 and seeing if there's anything useful. If I push, I could really do with the stone at M5, because then he'll play at N5. Okay, we'll let him have that stone. The F15 stone's not doing any useful work now, so I'm going to let that one go. Nice moves in a couple of places by my opponent here. You have to acknowledge when your opponent's playing a nice game. Okay. What I'd like is my opponent to cut at K14, then I can Atari and make a wall on the outside and try and catch the whole of this black group short on liberties. I'm not worried about the push at H4 because I can simply block. No, I'd extend to G15, sorry, H16, G15, we shall see. Where are the points on this board? I've got about 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20 on the upper side, 10, 15, lower right corner, 15, 30. It's this left side of his that's big. Yeah, that's the move I wanted. And then we do this jump connect. So he will get 2 eyes for his group, I think. I believe so. And we'll keep this one going here. I think we can just do this and let him cut me on that side and it won't make any difference. So G15 isn't a problem for me now because I can make a bamboo joint at H, and if he attacks me at H I can connect at G15. So that makes these 2 points semeai. And now what I'm looking to try and do is attack the stone on J8 to make a centre territory that will give me some points in that area of the board. Okay, that's not going to be very useful. He's got, yeah. What's the best thing to do here? I think I could make the bamboo joint, but then he'll play there, which makes that a throw co. No, it's okay, I'm still good. We'll just make the bamboo joint and threaten to cut the 2. Okay, that's good. And we can just do here. And that's fine. And I'm just trying to trample out some of the space that he's got here now. Because I can connect to this side group. So we'll just connect everything here. So the center group is now perfectly safe because it's connected to the top group. And I've just got this little group here on the HJ, the bamboo joint group here on JK 13 and 11 that I've just got to make sure is safe. Yeah, I think that's good because his direction of play is very good there. He's sensed where the problem is. Okay. It's a matter of attacking the corner. Yeah, this is okay for me. And I'm going to go down because I want to keep the corner separated from the other side. And then we can jump here, try and build a territory on the lower side. Still got, it's a 2-stone handicap game. What is the 8+? I've just got to make sure that I don't get, that I always have enough points here. We've got 5, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 20 on the top, 25, 15, 30, 40, 50. He's got lower left, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 5. Okay. Okay, I don't think he can run away here. Just don't think there's enough space for him to get his stones out. And the stones are the GH6 stones, these two that he's just cut with. I just don't think that he can get out of this hole. Okay. What if I just keep coming down? This might go terribly wrong, you know. Okay, I'm going to come down again. Because now I can attack the whole of his... I might have to give up some stones on the lower left, but if on the lower left, if I can take the lower right. Because I can now connect to N2 to the corner, and he's very short on eye space. But then so am I. And if he defends N2, then I'll simply connect to L7. Okay. So now I've got semeai, and I can go for the whole group. I prefer to connect underneath at N2, but I needed to wedge those two out. I couldn't allow him to seal this white wall over on the 7 line in, so I had to do that. So if he descends, yeah, okay. What does this mean? I think we can just connect here. This has turned into a bit of a fight, and it's quite an interesting reading fight, where I need to make 2 eyes for my white group on the left. I need to connect here. These are now connected, and through the death of the P12 stones, everything's good there. I'd really like to put his black group on the right hand side under some kind of stress. But I also need to play D3 to make sure I can get some eye space for my white group. Well, okay. just really need to finish off this group in the centre, and then the game's won. The K group. Well, I'm sorry about the silences, folks. This has turned into a tenser game than I planned. And I have to take my hat off to my opponent. He's playing a very nice game here. It's solid. It's well connected. I pushed him around a little bit in the opening, but I didn't make territory. And now he's got still a fairly good-sized territory on the left-hand side. Not much elsewhere, but the whole game now hinges around what happens with this group. So there's a kind of an urgency for me to play D. And which ones to play first? You see, if I play D3, he's likely to wedge in, and that gets him a double cutting point on D3, wedge, cut, because these two are vulnerable. So I think that actually the move I need to play is E3, because I don't want this cut at G3 to cause me problems on the two stones. So I have to play when I get a gote move, when I get the opportunity to play gote, because everything else is secure. And that's going to be a while yet. Can I kill the left-hand side? No, not really. If I play here, I think the move is R8. Okay, so he's going to start work on my group. Can I make two eyes here? Not really. What about the push here? Block, push, cut, that's eyes already, so that's fine. That's eyes already. It's this group, it's the troublesome group. If he extends now, I extend, he extends and I block. So I get one eye, so it's kind of one eye versus no eye. I think H. H, yeah, then we can just make this move here and connect all of this stuff together. That allows me a throw-in, yeah, so there's no eye there. And now we just need to make two eyes. If he cuts that, I think I've got enough liberties to fight with. What's that? Okay, so he's decided that he can hurt this group. Can he hurt this group? play that one. I think this is going to be okay. I might have to give, is that going to work? I think I've got enough liberties for this fight, is what I think. Push that, push that. That's 2. Okay, let's get down to shorting liberties here. Okay, I think we've got enough. He's got 1. Yeah, we've got enough. Do we do this first? We block this side first. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 3. I think I can just do this, and then we've still got a co-liberty. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 4. 3. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, I think this is my semeai. There we go. Thank you for the game. Okay, well, I can breathe again. What this came down to, as you can see, this came into quite a complex semeai with the black group here on the K line surrounded by the white group. The white group was always cut, and that came down to this opening where I set the bamboo joint up. But in the end, it comes down to counting liberties. And there is, for those of you who like reading, I know people learn go in different ways. There's a fantastic book by a guy called Richard Hunter called Counting Liberties and Winning Capturing Races. And the guys over there on Go Magic, which if you're a Go enthusiast and a double-digit Q player, you should really take a look at the Go Magic videos, has got some fantastic videos on capturing races, one of which I was looking at this morning. So there we go, that was a win. I hope that was interesting, I hope that was exciting, I hope that was fun, and if you've enjoyed it, please like, subscribe, do all that good stuff with the channel. It does help us, it keeps us it helps other people find the videos. And as you've gathered, if you've been with me this far, I love Go. I'm not a Dan player. I'm an average single-digit Q, 4 or 5 Q club player. I live in the UK. I love the game of Go. I play every Tuesday at the Nottingham Go Club, and if you're ever around Nottingham on a Tuesday evening, come and see us because it would be great to have a game. Okay, that will do for now. Thanks, fellas. See you soon, and bye for now.